Guys, Metal Kid here, back with the last part of my Christmas haul stuff with the CD and the vinyl. Um, Both of these albums are completely amazing, and just this becoming very quickly one of my favorite black metal bands like of all time. Um, and that is Arizmenda, which the first one I'll show you the CD is the his newest one, which was it? Yeah, Despair's Depths Descended, which is his newest album. He just put out like CD. I think is the only format he has that. I don't even think they have it up for a digital format. But like he sent it in these little cardboard sleeves. Like on the front it says "Worship the words of the whore," and on the back it says "I don't exist." It took me a second to figure out what it actually said, and mine was 68 of 0, which is pretty cool. I don't know if there's actually a set amount, but this is the actual CD. The cover. Back. There's 6 tracks, and they're really good. Like, I've played this thing at least 15 times since I got this in the mail. But just like, I love the artwork that he does with his stuff. Here's the back. But yeah, it's amazing stuff. There's your CD, and they have some more artwork underneath it, of course. I mean, Arizmenda they mix so much together with the different, like, there's parts, like, that's very atmospheric, there's straightforward parts, there's kind of psychedelic black metal in that. I mean, if you haven't listened to it, definitely recommend checking it out. I think it's on YouTube now. I'll find the link to the YouTube video with the whole thing in there, and I'll leave a link to the Bandcamp to where you can actually pick that up. It is an amazing album. Like, if I made a list for 2016, even though that came out, 13 days before the end of the year, that would be definitely my number 2. My number 1 I'm kind of biased with, but you saw it in my last video, Zayo, but completely amazing. So, Arizmenda, Despair's Depths Descended, definitely check that out if you're into the black metal scene. The next thing I got for a Christmas present for my wife, which a lot of people are showing because he keeps sneaking these on his Bandcamp, and he's selling them for like basically dirt cheap. I mean, I think the last time I saw on Discogs, I think it might have been $50 before shipping is what somebody's selling it for. But yeah, he's been selling this on his Bandcamp for $25 if you live in the States. It's like 7 shipping, so $32 completely shipped. And of course, I'm talking about Within the Vacuum of Infinity. Oh my god, this album is completely phenomenal. It is definitely like a 10 out of 10 album for me. And just what he does on this album is completely amazing. This is more of like a straightforward black metal style, but there are some aspects of atmosphere and a little bit of psychedelic. And I love the way Arizmenda, and basically anybody in the Black Twilight Circle, incorporates kind of like that Mexican Mayan culture into their music. Like, you can definitely hear it with the guitars. And I mean, if you read the lyrics and stuff like that, it's completely amazing. But it's the front. And there's the back of it. They have the womb side and the grave side. Androgyny whore down here. But yeah, there's something special about mine. Let me show you the lyric sheet first, and then I'll explain. There's one side. And there's your other side right there. So, everybody's probably seen, of course, what these look like. I mean, it's just plain black vinyl, unless you're lucky enough to get the, I think it was limited to like 100 pressed. It was like a gray marble copy, it's an awesome color on that. But there's 400 black vinyl, and that's what he's been selling on his Bandcamp. And if you've seen it, it's just black vinyl, black label, some white designs and stuff. So when I opened up mine, I saw something kind of interesting. And I actually emailed him back about it to confirm, but let me show you actually what I'm talking about. Completely blank labels on both of the LPs. So at first I was like, oh, that's kind of strange. I thought they had some designs on it. But, so I asked a couple of people, I'm like, hey, show me a picture of what your labels look like. So they sent it to me. It's the black labels with the white designs, like the Crespel and Noguro logo, the Arizmenda logo, the M logo for Arizmenda. And I'm like, okay, let me just email him about this. So I email him about it, and he emails me back, yes, this is a test press copy of Within the Vacuum of Infinity. And I asked him about it, and he responded back with, oh, I'm sorry, you got a test pressing by mistake, my bad. So he's apologizing for giving me something that's pretty awesome and unique to my collection now. And he's just apologizing for it. It's completely insane. I mean, when I opened this up, I was like completely shocked. And I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, it's a test press, but I was talking to people, and I'm like, well, let me email him just in case, you know, it's not a test press, and, you know, something went up with the logos with some of the pressings and things like that. So, nope, but I emailed him, and it is a test pressing of this album. I don't even know how many test pressings are of this. I mean, I've talked to, like Eric Bauer about the test press and stuff, and he says most companies usually run between, you know, 3 to 5, maybe up to 10 test pressed. So that's a possibility of having like a 1 in 3, 1 in 5, 1 in 10, which is completely amazing to me. And I mean, the funny thing is, do I even want to spin it? I don't want to mess it up, but I want to listen to the music. It's awesome to have in my collection. Oh, and one of the funny things is to actually figure out what side it is, you actually have to look at the little matrix on the inner rim of the actual vinyl to figure out what side you're listening to. So I think it's funny that you have to do it that way, because you have no idea. I mean, you can know by the songs that are on the sides too, but if you're kind of lazy like me, and they don't have like side A and B and stuff like that, it's kind of But yeah, I mean, awesome piece to have in my collection now. I've actually had people ask me, if I trade it, I want to be first in line, or if you trade it, let me know about it, kind of stuff like that. But yeah, that's Arizmenda with Within the Vacuum of Infinity. Completely amazing album. If you haven't checked this one out, you need to. If you're into the black metal scene, check this out, because it's a completely phenomenal album. I'm trying to find me a copy of Stillbirth in the Temple of Venus now, definitely, because like I said, Arizmenda is becoming quickly one of my favorite black metal bands. Kind of on par with my Leviathan obsession, as you saw from my last collection video with my Leviathan collection. But yeah, man, if you haven't checked it out, check this out. Check this out. I mean, anything from Arizmenda, even the Desert Dances Serpent Sermon split, 4-way split they did with like Volange, Tan, and I think X-Men is the 4th band on that one. Check that out as well. I'll leave links, like I said, where you could pick this up and possibly get lucky and put another one of these up. But yeah, definitely happy with adding that stuff to my collection, and I can't wait to get more of this and more of his music. So until next time, guys, take care.